Happy Halloween! What to do when your property buyer ghosts you. Ghosting has become increasingly common in various aspects of our lives, including real estate transactions. In this podcast, we'll delve into the phenomenon of ghosting in real estate and explore some of my practical steps to take when faced with this situation. Ghosting refers to the sudden and unexplained disappearance of a potential buyer during a real estate transaction.
Oh no!
It can happen at any stage, from initial inquiries to negotiations, or even after an offer has been made. There are several reasons why buyers may choose to ghost a seller. It could be due to a change in their circumstances, loss of interest in the property, or a better deal elsewhere. In some cases, buyers may feel uncomfortable expressing their decision directly and opt for the silent exit instead.
That's alright.
Signs that you've been ghosted. Lack of communication. One of the most obvious signs of being ghosted is a sudden halt in communication from the buyer's end. Messages go unanswered, calls are ignored, and emails remain unopened. Missed appointments.
You missed!
If the buyers repeatedly canceled or reschedules appointments without providing a valid explanation, it could be a sign that they're losing interest or have already moved on.
No, not interested.
Ignoring offers. When a buyer stops responding to your offers
Oh no!
or fails to follow through with promised actions, such as submitting necessary documents or deposits, it may indicate that they've decided to pursue other options. Here are 4 steps to take when you've been ghosted. First, remain calm and professional.
That's alright.
While being ghosted can be frustrating, it's essential to maintain a professional demeanor. Avoid taking it personally and focus on finding a solution. Next, follow up with polite messages. Send a follow-up message to the buyer expressing your concern and asking if everything is okay. Keep the tone friendly and non-confrontational, allowing them to re-engage if they wish. Next is review your marketing strategy. Take this opportunity to review your marketing efforts and see if any areas can be improved. Perhaps there's something about the property or your approach that's deterring potential buyers. Lastly, reach out to other potential buyers. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. While waiting for a response from the ghosting buyer, continue marketing the property and reach out to other potential buyers. How can you reassess your approach in the sale? First, reflect on the possible reasons. Take time to reflect on possible reasons why the buyers may have ghosted you. Was there anything in your interactions or the property itself that could have deterred them? Next, adjust your expectations. In the fast-paced world of real estate, it's essential to remain adaptable. Adjust your expectation and be prepared for setbacks, including the possibility of being ghosted by buyers. And seek feedbacks. If possible, reach out to the ghosting buyer for feedback. Understanding their reason for disengaging can help you improve your approach in future transactions. How to close a sale when you get ghosted. When you get ghosted by buyers, it can be crazy frustrating, especially when you feel you are right on the cusp of closing the sale. What do you do when buyer ghosts you? Don't be desperate. Don't pressure, and don't let the prospect see you sweat. Relax and take a deep breath. Just because they haven't gotten back to you doesn't necessarily mean they aren't still interested.
That's alright.
Nor does it mean they aren't still going to be a deal. Some won't, but some still will. Instead of getting frustrated or giving up, use the 4 tips below to re-engage potential buyers and close the sale of your home professionally and confidently. Tip number 1. Buyers buy on their timeline, not yours. The first thing to remember is that buyers operate according to their schedule, not yours. As a home seller, you need the sale to happen as soon as possible. But your buyers usually isn't under the same urgency as you are to get the deal done. They have many other initiatives, activities, people, and processes they're dealing with. And your home purchase is just one of many things on their plate. So again, don't take it personally. Just relax and plan your next move. Number 2, keep the line of communication open. Always aim to keep communication open and clear. If your buyer expressed interest during your last conversation, make sure to follow up with them regularly. Did they express interest in seeing the property again? Or discussing details further? If so, send a friendly reminder or follow-up message to keep the momentum going. If you reach out and don't get a response, send a gentle email acknowledging that they must be busy and you understand. Don't be accusatory or assign blame, and avoid sounding hurt or making them feel guilty. Instead, express your continued interest in working with them and ask if there's a better time for a follow-up conversation. Number 3, stay informed. It's important to stay informed about the market and any changes that might affect your sale. Regularly check in with your real estate agent for updates on the buyer's situation and market conditions. If you know your buyer is dealing with other commitments, acknowledge that in your communication. This shows empathy and understanding, which can help maintain a positive relationship with the buyer. And number 4, provide reassurance and alternatives. If you have been patient and a significant amount of time has gone by without hearing from your buyer, it's important to provide reassurance and offer alternatives. Send a polite message expressing your understanding of their situation and reiterate your willingness to work with them on a timeline that suits them best. You can also present alternative options, such as suggesting a more flexible closing date or addressing any potential concerns they might have about the property. This proactive approach shows that you are committed to finding a solution that works for both parties and can often prompt a response, even if it's not the one you initially hoped for. By using these steps, you can effectively re-engage potential buyers and increase your chances of closing the sale successfully. Here are some of the most frequently asked questions I think you have in mind. Is ghosting a common thing in real estate? Yes, ghosting is becoming increasingly common in real estate transactions, much like in other areas of life. Should I take it personally if a buyer ghosts me? While it's naturally to feel frustrated, try not to take it personally. There could be various reasons why a buyer chooses to ghost you. That's why it's always very important to build up that trust from the very start.
That's alright.
And hopefully, your buyer will trust you enough to share their concerns. How long should I wait before considering myself ghosted? Unfortunately, there's no set time frame, but if a significant amount of time has passed without any communication from the buyer, they've likely moved on. Can I blacklist a buyer who ghosts me? While you can choose not to engage with a buyer who has ghosted you, be conscious about blacklisting them, as their circumstances may have changed. We don't get to know all that is going on in someone else's life. What can I do to prevent being ghosted in the future? Building strong relationships with potential buyers, maintaining clear communication, and providing excellent customer service can help prevent ghosting in future transactions. You almost have to build that relationship into a friendship. So what's the bottom line? Remember, closing a sale is a process, and you must let it unfold in a way that best suits the buying habits of your potential buyer. Ghosting can be frustrating for home sellers, but it's crucial not to let it derail your efforts. By staying calm, professional, and proactive, you can navigate the challenges of ghosting and continue to move forward successfully in your real estate journey. Thanks for tuning in. Discover more about Las Vegas and Henderson with our free relocation guide. For additional details or a free consultation, visit my website or social media. Find all the links in this podcast description. Also, I love hearing from our listeners. If you have any questions, comments, topic suggestions, or real estate stories to share, please reach out to us. You can follow me on my social media pages. Just search for Long's Real Estate, local realtor in Las Vegas and Henderson, Nevada. I will also save the links in the description of this video. Until then, remember, in Las Vegas and Henderson, the odds are always in your favor when you have the right real estate agent by your side. Thanks for joining us today. See you next week.